Okay, this is part 2 of the Blacklist Miniatures. I really think these are great. It's a pain in the ass to get them all, but they're fantastic. So I'm going to kind of go through each one and show you what they're all about. Nice little monk or even a thief they got here. The detail's really cool on these miniatures, and I like the idea that they're all in one piece. I said that before, but I really do like that. Here's a little gnome fighter, or a gnome, whatever you want to call it. They all have very specific names. You can probably go on and look them up if you want to know exactly what they are. I'm just doing a general thing here. Here's a nice little dwarf, dwarf monk maybe, or some sort of dwarf townfolk. Kind of nice. And what do we got here? We have here another little gnome, or even a halfling. I like these little miniatures because I don't have a lot of gnomes or halflings or small type of characters. I think they work really well. The detail is really good on these small ones too. Look at that. Here's some sort of scholar. It could even be a gnome wizard or a gnome druid, something like that. Or even a priest. You can use it as. Alright, now we're getting into some monsters. This looks like a, don't know, maybe a hobgoblin type of thing. Kind of cool. Or a goblin boss. Something like that. Here is a dwarf ranger type of thing. I think that's what it is. Great little pose. Looks like he could be holding something. I don't know, maybe you stick something in there. Here we got a human fighter. Just a cool little pose human fighter. Even has a samurai feel to him, but definitely some armor there. And now we have, oh nice, we have a female halfling fighter or dwarf fighter. Maybe a female gnome fighter, something like that. Could even be a gnome barbarian, something like that. Okay, next up we have another tiny one. We've got a halfling adventurer of some type. I don't know what that is. Just looks like a random townsperson, but cool little mini. Alright, now we're getting into some translucent stuff. I really like this blue translucent. These are really nice. They can really be used as anything. This kind of looks like maybe a magic user or something, human. We have 5 of those, so I don't need to show you all of them. We'll keep moving up the line here. Here we have a female druid, kind of looks like. That's a neat pose. I think in general we need more female characters, so I like that this comes with a lot of female characters. Now we have, that kind of looks like a vampire to me, but he's drinking a beer and wielding a sword. Oh, it's a bard. He's got a little guitar in the back. There you go. So he's a, could be a human bard or even a vampire bard. Something like that. Here is a goblin, hobgoblin, orc type of thing. Ooh, look at that. That's really cool. I like the sculpt on this. Very cool details. That's not an orc at all. I don't know what that is. If you guys know what that is, let me know in the comments below. But that's a neat little figure. You have 5 of those, so moving on. Now we have, this another looks like a vampire to me. Just the face looks like a vampire. Don't know. Could be a human, could be a vampire. This one, nice little skelly. Okay, now we're talking. I love the undead stuff. You can always use more skeletons. Okay, what do we have here? This is I don't know what that is. Paladin? No, another bard. You got the guitar in the back. Wow, not until it turns around. Alright. The bards are taking over. That's good. Alright, a winged character coming up. That is neat. A little harpy, maybe. Really can be used as any winged character. It can even be used as a gargoyle that comes to life. But that is neat. That is a good winged character. I like the flying ability of some of these. Get 5 of those. So moving on to the next line here. Alright, this is a female trader of some kind. What is that in her hand? I don't know. She got jewelry or something. Just, alright, townsperson selling something at a shop, maybe? Could be a apothecary shop, something like that. Alright, here's another gnome or a halfling fighter. Or a rogue, halfling rogue, maybe. I like it. Alright, what do we got here? We have, there is another dwarf. Dwarf, yeah, dwarf fighter, dwarf paladin, dwarf something, but I like it. I need more dwarves in my game as well, so it's good. Really, you get a good mix. Here's the another hound of some type, and I can't tell you how many times I need packs and packs of these things. So I'm really excited, and I love getting more hounds, whether they're hellhounds or whatever they might be. I really like that a lot. Okay, got 5 of those. Let's move on. Alright, this is interesting. This is a, don't know what that is. A female something. Whatever. It works. Okay, here we have a male. God, these have very specific names, and I probably should look them all up. Maybe I'll go on the website and do a whole list, but you definitely, they have specific names. I'll do a scroll at the end of this video of all the ones that came with it and all their exact names if you want to look them up. I'll do a scroll here at the end. But these all look fantastic. Then this character's holding a potion of some type. So that could be a druid or something like that. Another random townsman, guard type of character. These are just, these could be fill-ins for really anything you want them to be. And that's why it's kind of cool. I like it. Alright, another one. This definitely looks more thiefish to me. Carrying a little dagger and got the robes of a thief, maybe. Alright, moving on. You got 5 of those thieves. Okay, now, we have some archers. A female archer. And it doesn't look like an elf. I don't see pointed ears, but I like it. A female rogue archer, maybe. Something like that. Good sculpt. Can always use archers. Alright. Oh, this is an interesting character. This is something maybe out of a tavern. Maybe he's not the barkeep. Maybe he's the bartender. He's just the bread maker. Some kind of cool character that belongs in a tavern. I like that. Alright, here we have a female druid of some type. Or, yeah. That's a neat little character. I like it. Eventually I'll paint some of these up and show you guys my cheap little paint jobs. But I like to do those eventually. Okay, this is some sort of hound. Look at the mold lines on this one. Are those mold lines? I think they are. Do they go all the way through? Yeah. Those mold lines go all the way through. So I don't know if they assembled these and glued them and then put them in the box, or, but that definitely looks like a mold line. I don't know. You guys tell me. Do they pre-assemble these and then glue them together and ship them out, or is that just a part of the character? It definitely looks like a mold line to me. I don't know. Either way, a little paint job will cover that up. And you have 5 of these, but just for shits and giggles, I want to see if the other ones have it. And yeah, it looks like they have the same mold line. So I think that's a mold line. I think it's something else. Alright. Sorry about the noise. Next box. Here we go. Alright. Nice little, this is a pig, a hog of some type. A warthog, I don't know. Something cool. Something cool. And this, ooh, look at that. This is a little miniature translucent purple worm, maybe. Or some type of naga. Maybe a naga minion. It's small, but some type of translucent snake. That's really cool. Don't see too many of those. Alright, what else we got? Okay. This is a crab of some type. Something. Neat little sculpt. I don't know what that's called. You guys let me know if you know the name of this one. A lot of smaller ones in this this pack right here. You have 5 of those crab-like things. And here's some little miniature gargoyles, maybe. Kind of what it looks like to me. Or it can even be a winged devil or something like that. Or any winged creature. But that one's tiny. That one's a small sculpt on a small base. So you get 5 of those. This is another gnome raider, gnome thief. Something. Got a dagger and a bow. So maybe a halfling. Halfling adventurer of some type. And then we have another small, this is maybe the female version of that same thing. That could be what it is. Female version of the halfling fighter, halfling rogue, something like that. Alright. Another small one. Another halfling, I don't know what this is. In the same kind of family as the other ones. So if you wanted to play a whole campaign with halflings or gnomes. They don't look like gnomes. They look like halflings to me. This is a translucent character. I don't know what it is, but definitely some sort of water creature. Or is that no, not a water. Maybe it's a dress of some type. But it's neat. It can be used as any type of translucent female character. I like that. You get 5 of those. Okay, so here we have, okay, this is a monk. A monk? Yeah, look at that hair. I'd say monk. Nice little sculpt and some pants. Alright, here we have a, what is, oh, okay, I get it. This is a dragonborn. Okay, it was on the other side. A dragonborn, nice. Or is it a lizard? Half dragon. That's what it is. Because it's got a tail. So it's a half dragon, not a dragonborn. And this is a... Ooh, look at that. Another vampire type of face. But that's an elf maybe. I see the ears. An elf fighter of some type. That's a good one. I like that. And here we have... Ooh, what is that? I don't even know what that could possibly be. You guys might know what that is. But that's some sort of construct that I'm not sure if I would use in my game. I don't really have mechanical constructs in my game, but if I needed one, I got it now. So you guys let me know what that is. And I got 5 of those constructs too. Alright, here we have another half dragon. No, this could be a tiefling of some type with a tail. And a nice little sword. Tiefling paladin? Something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm going to put all the... I'll scroll through all the ones at the end here and you can see all the pictures. Alright, here is a nice little barbarian something. With a shield. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Human, I think. Yeah. And here we got a female something. Female rogue. Female paladin, maybe? Got some armor. Ooh, here's a straight up mummy. Nice. Mummies would be easy to paint up, I think. Just a couple simple colors with for the rags that wrap it around, and I think that'd be pretty easy. Like a skeleton almost. Alright, get 5 mummies. Here is a, look at that, here's a devil type of character with those horns. I don't know what the exact thing is, but that is neat. I could use that for a lot of different scenarios. I like that. Some of these were bonus sculpts, I think. Some of these, this one looks like a orc, a female, it almost looks like a female orc of some type with that face. But it could be a female barbarian. That could easily be that. This is, I'm not sure what that is. Female, you know, like I said, some of these were bonuses, and as the campaign got bigger and bigger, they kept adding things, and I think they were making things up of it at one point. They were just straight up making new characters that they called weird things. Because this guy looks strange too. I don't know what this is, but that's neat. Is that flesh on his face, or is that a mask? I don't know. Or just his hair. I don't know. But you get 5 of those guys. Alright, here is a rat. No, that could be a dragonborn. Either a rat thing or a dragonborn. Looks too small to be a dragonborn. Here we go. What do we got? Alright, another scholar type, a cleric maybe, a priest, something. I like these. You can just kind of use these in general circumstances around town. Okay, I think all the rest of these are like leftovers or spillovers or ones they made up. Yeah, this one kind of looks like another monk type of thing, or not a monk, a druid type of character with the staff. Alright, here's a, ooh, straight up skeleton with a big giant sword. That's cool. That could be like a big huge guy falls and gets resurrected as a skeleton with the same armor and clothing. That's kind of cool. I like that. And you get 5 of those guys. So now we're on to our, it's called the Lurker Pack. This was a bonus thing that they threw in. I might have ordered it. I don't know. Again, this was 3 years ago, people. So I don't know if I ordered this or not. But we'll see what's in it. Let's open it up. Alright. Got some new stuff. Let's check it out. Alright, right out the gate, we got a skeleton. Now this looks like the same skeleton we had in the previous, that looks like the same skeleton. Did they double up here? And this looks like the same ooze from before, so yeah, I'm thinking maybe this is a bonus pack of all this, a bunch of the same creatures. So maybe I won't pull them all out. You can watch the other video if you want to see them all. I'll give you a shot here. Yeah, these are all the same. These are all the same. I don't know. I don't remember why either I bought this or why it was thrown in. Maybe it was like a bonus thing for being one of the first backers. I don't know. Okay, I tried to grab the images off of Kickstarter and do a scroll for you guys, but it turns out these images are so small, when I blew them up big enough for you to see them, they're all blurry. So if you want to zoom in on your computer and see these, there you go. If not, check out the Kickstarter campaign. I'll link it in the bottom so you can look at the minis. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time with another cool video.